line between employer and employee, and you have just crossed over it.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, you wait a minute.
I knew she'd do
I don't
it.
pay you to make decisions around here. I pay you to do the damn floors. You are just the servant around here, and don't you forget it.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Wilkinson. Sorry about your rose bushes.
Why? What happened?
Oh, never mind. See ya.
Don't you remember we polished it off the other night when we were watching Rosemary's Baby?
We?
Yeah, well, it's a very scary movie. You don't think I'm going to watch it alone, do you? May I take your coat?
Oh, my God. It's the invasion of the body snatchers. What have you done with a man who belongs here?
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just a servant.
Where's your car?
It's down at Giorgio's. He said the air needed changing in the tires.
I hear that's great air. They import it from France.
Really?
No.
What do they call it when an organism reproduces without sex?
Hardly worth the trouble.
Why don't you take my van?
Johnny, I can't arrive at the station in an ex-reg transit with a sticker that says honk if you bonk.
If there's anything else, just...
Give me this, sir. She's got a dead no. Oh, a baguette.
You rang, madam.
Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the show. My name's Serenity Soul on the Axe, and here we are with The Upper Hand, Season 1, Episode 8. There's 13 episodes in this season. Normally I'd stop at 12, but in this instance, it's going to go to the 13th, because I'm not going to pause it for one episode. So, to keep this short, if you're on YouTube, could you please give me a subscribe? I would gratefully appreciate that. If you're on Dailymotion, a follow. If you're already subscribed long term or just subscribed or followed, I thank you all ever so much. I really do appreciate it. And to my Patreon members, it is you that is bringing the content to me to allow me to bring the content back to you. Thank you all so very much, and let's get into the video. I am sorry there's no subtitles on these discs. I know I do say it a lot, but I cannot put subtitles on if you haven't got them. I do not have time to caption, so if anyone wants to caption them, whether in English or your own native country, it's up to you. But I would gratefully appreciate it, I honestly would. I've got so many shows that need doing, so many. But the YouTube shows, the Dailymotion shows, the Patreon shows, got to get more uplined for next seasons. Of different shows, that is.
Oh, hello. What are you two doing?
Homework.
Breakfast is not the place to do homework.
Would you rather we did it on the bus?
Joe, you should have done it last night.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I was helping Tom with his homework.
So why are you still doing it?
Sure wasn't much help.
Charlie, are you nearly ready? You've only got 10 minutes to get me to the station.
These shows
Come on,
are on the
can't.
non-reaction
You know
channel
my
as well.
aerobics class comes
Without
today.
reactions.
You always drive yourself on Tuesdays.
Oh, I forgot. I made plans to get the Jaguar resprayed. I'm thinking of changing the colour.
I think you're handling this car business very well.
Thank you, Charlie.
No, really. I'm glad you haven't been too hard on Tom. I mean, the little soldier was out there for 2 hours cleaning your car.
I know.
His little fingers were red raw from all that scrubbing.
I know. But why did he have to use Brillo pads?
Oh
I suppose I
dear.
better take the Volvo.
I wouldn't. It hasn't got any wheels.
What?
I'm servicing it for you.
Oh.
Well, that's very kind of you, Charlie, but I do have a perfectly good garage that would do it.
Huh? Caroline, you don't get value for money from a place called Giorgio's Auto Boutique. The geezer charges £20 a spark plug.
Yes, I know. But he does serve chilled chablis while you wait.
Wow.
I'd love to take you to the station, but
Upper class car
this is a really
mechanic.
important class. I mean, the housekeepers around here, they can't afford these fancy health clubs. Besides, by the time I'm finished with them, they'll be lean, mean cleaning machines.
Oh, yes, Charlie. And how does Mrs. Wilkinson's maid look in a leotard?
Phoebe? Not too shabby.
Good morning.
Hi, Mrs. Wilson.
Hi, Mother.
See, it's pointless giving them
Can you give me a lift to the
relationships if
station?
they
I'd be
don't
happy to,
carry
dear.
over.
Do you want to pedal or sit on the handlebars?
Where's your car?
It's down at Giorgio's. He said the air needed changing in the tires.
I hear that's great air. They import it from France.
Really?
No.
Why don't you take my van?
Johnny, I can't arrive at the station in an ex-reg transit with a sticker that says honk if you bonk.
Take the van, Caroline. You might meet someone.
I suppose I don't have any choice if I want to get the Jaguar repainted, do I?
What colour are you painting it, Mummy?
Oh, I don't know, sweetheart. I was thinking about light beige. But then I thought I'd go a little bolder with Dark beige.
Don't lose your head, Caroline.
Why don't you go for something a little bit racy, you know, like red?
Oh yeah, red, just
I
like a
like
fire
red.
engine.
Dark red.
I can see you now. You're cruising down Park Lane, the sunroof's open, your hair blowing in the wind, Dire Straits blasting on the stereo.
Really?
Yeah. Inside that conservative advertising executive, there's a racy blonde trying to get out.
Light beige.
And failing miserably.
Oh, come on, Mummy. Red would be fun.
Red.
Go for it, Mrs. Wheatley.
Go on, do something daring.
All right.
How come she's calling her Mrs. Wheatley again?
Sandalwood.
Called her Caroline before.
We've driven her over the edge, Laura. She's run amok.
Sandalwood beige. Yeah, can you imagine it? Is she driving that? Really? Good job it's not like Billy's car out of bed. Bloody hell. Ready, Caroline? Is she insured to drive that? Also, vans handle differently to cars. Will she be able to manage it? Yeah, that's not the kind of people who Charlie's in his element.
That's it. That's it, ladies. Just like your vacuum. Brilliant. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to stretch up and clean the windows. That's it. Clean those windows.
I don't know what the hell's going on with
Don't
my
break it.
recording
Feel
software.
you're really holding your end up. Right, what we're going to do now is finish real strong. Like we're going to go down, like we're cleaning under the couch. That's it. Down. 1 and 2
Charlie,
and 3
what
and
the-
4. It's
what the
fun
hell
to
are you
suck
doing?
dirt from the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Blood was meant to circulate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
She's getting into it. Yeah, he deserved it. He
Come on
deserved
in,
more
girls.
than
Make
that.
yourselves at home.
Caroline's gonna go mad.
Really?
Yeah,
You mean she lets you entertain in here?
of course. I'm like one of the family. Caroline and I are very close.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Hang on. You don't fool around with your boss. It's a cardinal rule.
Hey, Charlie. Yes, between us girls, you must have some complaints.
Yeah, I got some complaints. Well, I mean, Spurs don't look too good this year.
Hey, Charlie, ain't she ever rung you up right in the middle of Neighbours?
Nah, I don't watch Neighbours.
You don't watch Neighbours?
And you call yourself a domestic?
I call myself a housekeeper, ladies.
You'll find out. She thinks of you as a servant.
Are they all housekeepers?
Not Caroline. That's different. Well, it's like we're friends.
Is it like an
You're a
housekeepers
servant,
union?
just like the rest of us. Just you cross her, you'll soon find out who's boss.
I got it, ladies.
Mr. Wheatley?
No, I'm Mr. Burrows. I'm Mrs. Wheatley's housekeeper. I'm the man of the house.
Well, I'm the man from Thompson's Body Shop. I'm here to pick up Mrs. Wheatley's Jaguar,
Good sound of the class.
G455RAL. Are you sure you're authorised to release it?
Yeah, I'm sure. I've got the keys right here. Here you go.
Oh,
If you're gonna do
right here.
something wrong,
Did she decide on a colour?
sandalwood.
Light beige 102, dark beige 103, or will she go crazy with sandalwood 104?
I think you better phone her, Charlie.
Nah, no need to phone, Viv. No, we're going to go with 1100, Diablo Red.
No!
Okay,
She's gonna go
let
eight.
me see. Mother? Mother, come on, wake up. You're the one that wanted to do this revision.
Okay, shoot.
What do they call it when an organism reproduces without sex?
Hardly worth the trouble.
Grandma I'm selling pens for the Cubs.
Yes,
really
and the pup that
bounce
sells
down
the
there.
most boxes wins 3 days and 2 fun-filled nights in a tent on Dartmoor.
Does that include the continental breakfast? Okay, I'll have one.
Here you go.
Box?
1 box, £10.
£10? That's daylight robbery.
But you paid.
Well, don't look at me. You're the one that fell for it.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Wilkinson. Sorry about your rose bushes.
Why? What happened?
Oh, never mind. See ya.
Hello, Diana. What seems to be the problem?
Caroline, I don't want you to think I just drop in to complain all the time.
Oh, Diana, she knows that's not true. You missed Wednesday.
I just want to be a good neighbour.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Everybody
Because
needs good
Tom's
neighbours.
selling pens for the Cubs. Would you like to buy one?
Sure, I'll have one.
Good. Here, 1 box, £15.
Well, Diana, was there something else you wanted?
Well, yes. Now that you mention it, my housekeeper, Phoebe, is dissatisfied.
Did you talk to Mr. Wilkinson?
We know what the problem is, and it's not just Phoebe, it's all the other housekeepers in the area. They feel that you've given too many special privileges to your live-in.
What's that got to do with them?
Housekeeper.
Whatever.
Did I say they were 15? They're 20.
Diana, would you like a glass of sherry?
How much is it? On the house. Yes, thanks. You know, Caroline, you're spoiling Charlie, and it's making it very difficult for the rest of us.
Well, I'm sorry that you're having trouble with Phoebe, but that's not my fault.
No.
No. There is a line between employer and employee. Once they step over it, well, that's trouble.
It's got nothing to do with
Well,
her.
nobody is stepping over any lines. Oh, I'm sorry, we seem to be out of sherry.
That's all right, dear. Maybe she'd like a saucer of milk.
Hello, Mrs. Wilkinson.
Charlie, do we have any more sherry?
It's on the list. Don't you remember? We polished it off the other night when we were watching Rosemary's Baby.
We?
Yeah, well, it's a very scary movie. You don't think I'm going to watch it alone, do you?
How about a glass of white wine?
No, thanks. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. 3
gonna
glasses
get
of white wine
strict in
coming up.
front
Here you
of
go.
I thought you were going to get strict this show. That's going to be strict.
Oh, boy, I can't wait till she gets home. Hope she's surprised.
Don't worry, Dad. She'll be surprised.
Yep.
It's the reddest red I've ever seen.
I like red.
Tom, put the hose away and come inside.
Not when it's blood, though.
Can we get a siren?
No, we can't get a siren. It's your mother's prized Jaguar. It's not some fire engine.
Oh, what a beautiful car.
Do you like it, Laura?
Oh, I love
Can
that
we
car.
see?
Well, what happened? I could have sworn Caroline was dead set against red.
Oh, is that how you saw it?
Yes. I mean, how on earth did you talk her into it?
Well, there might still be some talking left to do.
Oh, you mean...
Yeah, Grandma, it's a surprise.
Oh, it's a surprise. Like the wolf plan for Little Red Riding Hood. You know what happened to him?
Look, Laura, you got this all wrong. Well, I mean, she went from light beige to dark beige to sandalwood, well, just like that. From there, what is it? It's a hop, skip, and a jump to Diablo Red.
Maybe you're right, Charlie.
Oh, I know I am.
But most
Anyway,
possibly
it's
not.
a terrific colour.
It's wicked. She's gonna love it.
I can't wait to see her face.
Charlie, I've got homework to do. Me too.
Me too.
What, in the garden? Can I stay at the office?
Charlie, what can you tell me about the red Jaguar that's parked in the drive with my number plates on it?
Well, the liquor paint certainly spruced up the old banger, didn't it?
I was hoping that you were going to tell me that the garage had made a horrendous mistake, which even now as we speak, they were rushing over to rectify at no additional charge.
Well, I could tell you that. Wouldn't be the truth, but I could tell you that. I wanted to say sandalwood, but it sort of came out red.
You told them to do this?
Well, you were intrigued by the idea. I mean, Park Lane, the sunroof, Dire Straits.
I said sandalwood. Now, that's the colour of wood or the colour of sandals, but not the colour of that.
Would we not paint the
Your
Jaguar
lips were
that
saying
colour?
sandalwood, but there was Diablo Red in your
Supposed to be
eyes.
flashing.
Well, if there wasn't then, there is now.
Well, maybe I could pay to have it...
£800?
Bloody hell.
You're not going to believe this. It's going to work out perfectly. By the time I can afford it, it's going to need a respray.
you think you are?
Repaint it.
There is a line between employer and employee, and you have just crossed over it.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, you wait a minute.
I knew she'd do
I don't
it.
pay you to make decisions around here. I pay you to do the damn floors. You are just the servant around here, and don't you forget it.
Careful, Caroline. Bloody hell. So she really took it to heart. Why is she following the sheep? Following the sheep. Why should be one of the sheep? You know, do it how you do it, Caroline. Don't listen to anybody else. Yeah, you can be angry about your car, but bloody hell.
Okay, Charlie. I've calmed down now, and I'm willing to listen to anything you want to say to me.
Good evening, Mrs. Wheatley, madam.
What?
Dinner will be served presently.
Where's the two
What are you
plates?
doing?
Just my job, ma'am.
Oh, I see, and that's why you're wearing that get-up, is it? Why are there only 2 places laid?
One for you and one for Master Thomas.
Oh,
The hired
nice.
help will eat in the kitchen where we belong.
Oh, come on, Charlie, don't be ridiculous.
No, Mrs. Wheatley. When you're right, you're right. We have to watch this line between employer and employee. Allow me, madam.
Hi, sexy.
Good evening, Mrs. Wells.
Am I in the right house?
May I take your coat?
Oh, my God. It's the invasion of the body snatchers. What have you done with a man who belongs here?
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just a servant.
Oh, I see. I take it the lady of the manor didn't care for the colour of her carriage.
Oh, shut up, Mother. This is between me and Jeeves.
Hi, Dad. Oh, we're starving. Yeah, what's for
I
dinner?
just realised.
Well, you and your mother will be dining on prime rib
Oh,
of
no,
beef,
long show.
Yorkshire pudding,
That's
and
another
baby
show.
peas. Me and you are having bangers and mash in the kitchen.
Why can't I have bangers and mash?
Your station in life, sir.
This seems like a good night to take you both out for pizza.
Yes.
So it looks like.
Why is it always the children who have to suffer?
So it looks like they're
Don't
going to
stop
talk over their
now, Daddy.
differences.
Then madam will be dining alone.
Okay, Charlie, okay. You've made your point. Can we just get back to normal now?
Normal now, ma'am?
Yes, you know, the way you used to be. You know. Ooh, hello.
Ooh, hello. You all, madam?
Charlie, if you don't stop this at once, I am going to kill you.
Dinner is served.
You say you can't find him for doing his job.
If there's anything else, just...
Dinner is served, she's got a dread no. Well, a baguette.
You rang, madam.
I don't think she's liking this new Charlie.
Caroline, how long is this going to go on? There's nothing but silence and bell ringing round here. It's like
Oh,
a
now she's trying to teach him a lesson.
You rang, madam.
You may clear now.
I trust the tea was to your liking,
Thank you.
and if that will be all, I shall repair to the garage for my workout.
Charlie, if you're going to serve tea in that outfit, perhaps you should shave under your arms.
Yes, madam.
He's a man.
Caroline,
Yeah, vampire
how
hair.
long are you going to go on playing upstairs, downstairs?
That's
You've
what I
got
was
to admit,
thinking.
the service is great.
You're behaving like a child.
Well, he started it. Well, what do you want me to do?
Apologize to
He
him.
did.
Me? He painted my car like a fire engine.
I know.
Kind of.
Isn't it wonderful?
Whose side are you on?
Caroline, you are my daughter. And I want you to know I accept that. But a housekeeper comes with references.
He had no right to do what he did.
You're right, he didn't. But a car is just a hunk of metal. Charlie is a person with feelings. Of course, he's also a hunk.
He went too far.
And you didn't?
I didn't mean to.
Then go out there and talk to him.
As usual, you enjoy being right.
Hi, Caroline. Here's the £20 for the pens.
Oh, thank you, Diana.
she paid.
We'll call off the debt collection agency.
Thanks, Diana. Bye.
I didn't think she was going to take them.
Actually, now that I'm here, I understand you're having a little domestic problem.
How do they find
Nothing I
out?
can't handle.
Well, word on the street is Charlie's just not happy with you anymore.
You must pick up a lot
Oh.
walking the streets.
Diana, if Charlie's not happy, he's free to leave.
Terrific. Where can I find him?
Talkie.
Mother, Charlie is free to speak with whomever he wishes. He's a grown man, more or less. He's out in the garage.
Thanks, Caroline. Oh, and by the way, I love your car.
Come on, Caroline. If you run out the back, you've still got time to beg Charlie's forgiveness before Dinah gets there and steals him.
No, he's not going to leave.
Mother, I can't apologise to him, not now.
Why not now?
Because he won't believe me. It'll look as though I'm just trying to hold on to a housekeeper.
Well, aren't you? You don't want to lose him, do you?
Mother,
sick of my
Charlie is a
software.
free agent. If he wants to go off with Diana, I'm not going to stand in his way.
Caroline, this is no time to be noble. That woman is planning to use blatant sex appeal on Charlie. Now, you just go out there and fight fire with fire. On second thoughts, maybe I'd better go.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock. That's round one.
Hello, Mrs. Wilkinson. Mrs. Wheatley's in the house.
Oh, yes, I know. She told me I could find you out here.
Don't tell me you come to join my aerobics class.
Well, they all know about that.
Actually, I've just come from my health club.
Oh, this is not so flash. I put a lot of this stuff in myself.
Do you mind if I try?
Be my guest.
Well,
Pulling out all the
you
stops.
certainly have some interesting equipment.
Likewise, I'm sure. Many thanks.
Charlie, I understand you used to be a professional footballer.
Yeah.
Did you ever get transferred?
Just once.
And did you mind changing teams?
I got more money. I got to play in my favourite position.
What is your favourite position?
Sweeper.
You know, Charlie, I could do with a sweeper. How about coming to play for my team?
Come on, Caroline, scratch your eyes out.
What about Phoebe? I thought you were happy with her.
Not as happy as my husband.
Well, that Phoebe's a good maid, you know. She gives everything she's got.
She does. Look, this could work out for everyone. You could come and work for me, and she could go and work for Caroline.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought you were having a little problem with Caroline.
Yeah, we had a bit of a disagreement, but well, it'll blow over.
She said you were free to leave.
She said that. She didn't say that. If she said that, she didn't mean... She said
Is
that.
he going to do it to spite her?
She obviously doesn't appreciate you. Why stay somewhere where there's so much tension?
He's getting a bit tense around here.
It'd be worse there, where
There are ways to
she's got a
relieve
husband.
tension. Lots of ways.
How many ways?
Hello. Hi, Caroline.
Working up a little sweat, Diana?
Is there something you wanted, Mrs. Wheatley, ma'am?
Yes, Charlie, as a matter of fact, there is. If Mrs. Wilkinson has come up with an offer that you somehow find attractive, I think you should go ahead and take it.
You do?
Don't say that.
You see, Charlie, I told you.
Feel free to leave any time. As soon as we settle up the £800 for the respray.
Oh.
Oh, I told you I haven't got that kind of money. I'd have to work it off. Could take years.
Well, I've got to get my money back.
This whole situation's my fault, so I suppose I'll have to stay.
I guess so.
She did him a favour.
No, nonsense. I can take care of that.
No, thanks, Mrs. Wilkinson, but nobody pays my debts.
Well, I guess we're stuck.
If someone paid
I
mine.
guess we are.
Mrs. Wilkinson.
Sorry, Mrs. Wilkinson.
So am I.
I wonder how many ways.
What?
Nothing, Caroline.
Well, I'm so glad we've dropped all that man stuff.
That's the way a proper servant talks.
Charlie, if I'd wanted a proper servant, I wouldn't have hired a headstrong, opinionated, pain in the neck like you.
Well, she didn't want to
Caroline,
begin
you get
with.
me all misty here. There's one thing I do want to get straight, though. I do pay my way. And I'll have that car of yours resprayed any dull colour you want.
Well, Charlie, I've decided that I'll live with it for a little while.
You like the red?
I didn't say I liked
Yeah,
it.
like
probably
that,
the beige
Charlie,
next
I said I
episode.
I knew you'd love it.
Charlie?
Oh, you like the red.
Yeah, the only one thing I don't like about this show, it does the normal, well, I say normal, it follows the sitcom rules where they are completely self-contained stories and only minimalist things happen inside each episodes. Not like Dread where it continues on, like the stories and the reference things that happen and stuff like that. If they get a girlfriend, they have a girlfriend, like in the next episode. So yeah, I like sitcoms that kind of continue. Not that I don't like this show, I do like this show. I don't like my software, I'm going to have to do a restart of the laptop after this. Keeps like massive stuttering. But yeah, I am enjoying the show, don't get me wrong on that front. Sign out. So I don't like the roles of, like Caroline said, and like I was thinking, upstairs, downstairs. I much prefer them to be matey. I mean, I don't entirely, I mean, it's good that if you've got a friendly boss, but this boss can sack you at any moment's opportunity, make you redundant, maybe something you've done, accidents, stuff like that. So I don't feel comfortable being kind of like a mate with bosses. I mean, I'm doing YouTube. Every single one of you is my boss and YouTube is the CEO. So take that into account. Each and every one of you watching this is my boss. Don't fire me, please. Please don't fire me. Yeah, but I don't feel comfortable being mates with an actual boss in an actual workplace. And, well, it might just be because of my social anxiety, paranoia, things like that. I'm not going to go into too much details. To reach a certain amount of subscribers, I will, but not right now. So with that, I thank you all for watching. If you're on YouTube or Dailymotion, could I please beg for a subscribe or a follow? As of recording this, 97% of my YouTube views are from unsubscribed people, and also no followers on Dailymotion, even though my video's getting watch time. So I'm begging you to consider it at least. I'm not going to push you into it. If you don't want to, you don't want to. But please give it a consideration, especially if you keep returning back to the videos. And if you are already subscribed, or whether it's recent or you've been a long-term subscriber, thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. Honestly, it does. And to my Patreon members, it is you that is bringing the content to me to allow me to bring the content back to you. Thank you all so much. I love each and every one of you. You each have a special place in my heart. It doesn't matter what tier you are, I love you all equally. So with that, I'll sign out and go to the next video. Hope to see you there. Goodbye.